We've a change to our scheduled programme now. At 5:45 we'll be off to Southern California for Santa Barbara. But first we make a detour to the Republic of Ireland for highlights of Swindon Town's match against Cork City.
Good evening, welcome to Musgrave Park for this, the final of Cork City's pre-season friendlies from their cross-channel visitors. Swindon Town, of course, come here this evening to play Cork City. Well, I'll start by giving you the team lineouts. The home side first, Cork City. On goal, wearing number 1, Phil Harrington. Wearing 2 is Cormac Cotter. 3, back after injury, Philip Long. 4, Fergus O'Donoghue. 5 is Paul Bannon. Wearing number 6 will be Anthony Keneally. 7, Danny Craney. Wearing number 8, Declan Hyde. Wearing number 9 this evening is the Scot, Bobby Thompson. 10, Pat Morley, last year's leading goal scorer, along with number 11, John Caulfield. And among the substitutes this evening for Cork City are Paul Bowden, the longest serving player in the club, of course, with the club since they were established in 1984. And Len Downey as well is among the substitutes this evening. Cork City manager, of course, and assistant manager below us here, Noel O'Mahony, and from Scotland, of course, Mick Conroy, who's been with Cork City for the past 2 seasons and hoping that City can bring the league title back to Cork. So a big cheer coming for the Swindon Town Football Club. Of course, desperately unlucky not to be playing First Division football this season. So if we can give you the visitors lineup then. On goal is Fraser Digby wearing 1. 2 is David Kerslake. 3, Paul Bowden. Wearing number 4 is David Hockaday. Wearing 5 is Colin Calderwood, the captain, of course. Number 6, John Kittens. Number 7 is Tom Jones. Number 8, Duncan Shearer. Number 9 is Sean Close. Wearing number 10 is Steve Foley. 11 then is Fitzroy Simpson, and among the substitutes this evening for Swindon Town are Paul Hunt and Adrian Vivesh. And the Swindon Town manager, of course, surrounded by young enthusiast soccer players, is Ozzy Ardiles, and he'll be hoping to bring Swindon Town back in where they belong next season, into the First Division. So Cork City's final pre-season friendly game underway here at Musgrave Park. Swindon Town, the visitor, is playing from right to left. Swindon, who a couple of days ago beat the FAI Cup champions Bray Wanderers at the Carlisle grounds by 2-0. And they'll be looking to score a few goals here as well this evening at Musgrave Park against Cork City, who had some good pre-season games, it must be said. Good display against Everton and Manchester United, and defeating the San Diego team, of course, from the US of A as well by 2-1 here at Musgrave Park. This is Cormac Cotter. Had a good season last season with Cork City. City, of course, finishing 5th in the League of Ireland last season. But everybody knows that great run from the start of 1990 right to the finish of the season, just beaten once, and that was by the league champion St Patrick's Athletic, and that was at home 1-0 in a game they should have at least got a draw from. A goal disallowed there, and big controversy as Craney puts that in. Thompson can't control it, and easily touched back there from John Gittens to Digby. City, of course, FAI Cup finalists in 1989, beaten by Derry on that occasion after a replay by 1-0. Maybe they'll get a good cup run this year again. Caulfield. An interesting ball, but good cover by the number 5. Colin Calderwood, the captain, of course, of Swindon Town. And he, as captain, will be hoping to bring Swindon into the First Division. And it'll be a hard job, of course, for manager Ozzy Ardiles to get his players right in the mind for getting back into Division 1, knowing that they should be there after their Wembley win. But that taken away from them. But it almost was a worse situation when they were supposed to be demoted into 3rd Division. But luckily enough, at least they're playing 2nd Division next year, and a chance to get back into 1st, as O'Donoghue almost testing his old goalkeeper then, Phil Harrington. Craney now. He'd so desperately love to get his opening goal for Cork City here tonight in their final pre-season game here at Musgrave Park. Declan Hyde, who played with Limerick last season and the season before that, and he's very positive about Cork City this year, that they'll be definitely in there at the end, right on top of the League of Ireland. Kerslake then for the number 9, Sean Close, and he's closely marked and wins himself a free kick. Swindon also played Everton, of course, in their pre-season friendlies, beaten in that one by 2-1. As Declan Hyde breaks away for Morley. Good touch from Morley too. He's been Cork City's best player in my mind in the friendlies we've seen. Lovely touch again, and finds Bobby Thompson. Morley certainly has some lovely touches. Played with Waterford and came back from Australia last year, but he played for a club, Sunshine. So Swindon tidying it up, back to goalkeeper Fraser Digby. Digby, the former England under-21 international, was the only player to make the maximum number of league appearances last season. Good goalkeeper too for Swindon. He's attracted the attention of many of the leading clubs in the 1st Division. He began his career with Manchester United as an apprentice. But he'll be definitely playing with Swindon this season. Their preparations for 1st Division football. Hyde now, big man too, Declan Hyde. Oh, surely the leg up there, showing too much of the studs then, Fitzroy Simpson. And Pat Kelly, referee from Cork, will have none of it. Kelly, of course, who refereed the Manchester United game as well. Craney so with the free kick for Keneally. Good shot, good goal, super goal. Super goal then from the young man from Cork, Anthony Keneally. Textbook stuff. Brilliant. It was Danny Craney's little free kick, a little roll, and Keneally met it with a smack, and Fraser Digby knew nothing about that. So the home side then, after 12 minutes, take the lead here at Musgrave Park, 1-0, and Keneally will remember that goal for a long time. Super goal. And here's the provider, Danny Craney. Bannon for Craney again. Now the young lad Keneally. He'll be confident after that, that's for sure. The last time we've seen Keneally play, of course, in these friendly games, he had a few smacks like that and weren't too far away. Swindon now looking for a reply. Kerslake. Shouted by Craney. Fouled. Free to Swindon Town. Quick one for Tom Jones. Good ball too. Well met. But offside. Or else a bit of pushing going on in there. Now it's Craney. Cotter. Back for Danny Craney. Tried to find his counterpart from Scotland, Bobby Thompson, but a poor ball really. We haven't seen too much of Bobby Thompson in the pre-friendly games we've seen. Hasn't shown us much. But then again, it's top-class opposition that he's played against. And the supply, must be said, wasn't the best. Clamped down all over the park, of course, against the opposition. So maybe we'll see the best of him in League of Ireland football if he signs for Cork City. A Swindon break here. Good shot too. And Harrington had to be alert. Stopped it well. Sean Close had a shot, and it won't be too easy at all to beat the #1 goalkeeper in Ireland, Phil Harrington. Welshman, of course, who played with the Welsh under-21 national team. A lot of youth caps as well for Wales. Played with a few Welsh clubs too before coming over here 2 seasons ago. And he's been a sensation and very popular with the Cork crowd. They won't leave him go back to Wales. So, similar position from the free kick, which the goal came from a few minutes ago. Craney puts it back in there, Morley offside, so too is Caulfield. Some of the crowd here with a nice banner, I think it says Aussie MacBags, Red and White Army. Some Swindon fans then here in Cork. O'Donoghue's free kick. Didn't find Thompson. Now Philip Long here. Good ball for Craney. Keneally. Oh, lovely touch from Anthony Keneally. Did that well. Robbed though in the end as Caulfield was screaming for that one. Didn't give him the first time ball, but he certainly looks comfortable tonight, Anthony Keneally. As Bowden puts that one in, and poor ball. Bannon does well. Then gives it away. Now Morley. Lovely first touch again from Pat Morley. And Caulfield does the sensible thing. It's Keneally. Gittins beating Morley this time. Good ball from Gittins. Now it's the fullback Kerslake. Aiming for Close, finds him. Good touch too, and O'Donoghue almost putting the #8 there, Duncan Shearer, in. There's another banner there, Swindon Era Town, as Swindon in the attack here. Chance for the equaliser. Tom Jones taking too much out of that one though. Good covering by Declan Hyde. That was a chance for Swindon. Calderwood. Good ball from Calderwood. Swindon win another free kick. This time, Dave Kerslake fouled. A good ball there from Calderwood. Kerslake's free kick then. Good one. Bannon was done well there to stop that. And Morley, good ball too. Cormac Cotter. Still Cotter. Fouled by Fitzroy Simpson. Swindon were looking for the throw ball that time. Keneally's ball, nobody there for City. Calderwood for Jones. Now it's Bowden. Good ball. Cut away by Bannon though. A good touch from Morley for Keneally. Another fine touch from Morley, but Keneally's ball was a poor one. He was never going to find Thompson with that ball. Good challenge though from Keneally. Shearer makes it hard for Jones. But good work then by the #4, David Hockaday, but gives it away, and now it's Craney. Good run again by Craney. Offside flag up against Philip Long, but a poor decision this time. I would have thought Philip Long was onside that time. So Swindon then in the attack again, but that one easy cut out by Caulfield. Morley running outside him. Caulfield losing out though. Keneally, good ball too. Thompson doing well to find the other Scot, Danny Craney. Craney doing well here. Good ball too for Keneally. Keneally finds the gap. Shot on here, Keneally! Could have made it #2 then. The gap opened up for Keneally to have the whack. It was Caulfield and Morley running all over the place, bringing the Swindon town players with them. And the gap opened up for Keneally. But this time, stopped by Digby. As Swindon linking up well here. but wide in the end. Thompson, surely foul this time by the big number 6, John Gittins. So Cork City free kick then, quickly taken by Danny Craney for Cormac Cotter. Good free kick too, sensible move. Now Cotter, looking for the corner kick, I would think, and gets it. So the corner kick coming in, and I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Maybe a bit of pushing going on. Just when Craney's corner kick looked a good one, really. A bit of pushing going on then in the box, says referee Pat Kelly. Swindon Town will be trying to set something up here now. True Jones. Kerslake. Gittins, long ball from Gittins. Shearer can keep it in. Bannon for Craney. Ooh, messy stuff here, and a chance for Swindon Town. Good stuff, good goal. Well, really, that was a mistake from Paul Bannon and Danny Craney, and Harrington is disgusted with his teammates then, and you couldn't blame him. It was messing really by Paul Bannon and Danny Craney, and they were punished. Jones for Foley, and Steve Foley puts it away. 35 minutes then on the watch, and Foley gets the equaliser for Swindon. A goal that they shouldn't have got, really. It was a bad mistake by the Cork City players, Bannon and Craney. Well, they were made to pay for that mistake. They'll have to learn their lesson. Good jumping by Bobby Thompson then. Two more substitutes warming up on the Cork City bench. Patsy Frayne and Paul Bowden warming up now for Cork City. Here's Bowden. Away by Bannon. Goal scorer there, Foley. Bannon again away. Shearer. So Harrington's long kick then. Shows he's discussed in the Cork City defenders a while ago. Morley, good control, and a good ball too. Caulfield running onto this one. He has the speed and wins the corner kick. Good running by John Caulfield, and a good ball too from Pat Morley. Now can we see a second Cork City goal? Danny Craney with the corner kick. Big men coming up. Declan Hyde at the near post. Paul Bannon up here to join the attack, so too is Cormac Cotter. As that one comes in, but a pushing going again. Bannon's touch, and off the line then by Hockaday. And that was a nice touch from Paul Bannon, and a good corner kick from Craney once again. So Bannon unlucky not to score the second Cork City goal then. Doing well here. Now Craney. Good ball, Thompson. Easy dispossessed, but back with Cork City. Philip Long, now Thompson again, and again easily beaten. That time by the number 11, Fitzroy Simpson, and Shearer's in here, but an offside against Shearer, I think. And it's 1-1 here at Musgrave Park. Craney. The goal supplier of one and the culprit for the other goal. So mixed fortunes for Danny Craney, but he's had a good game here so far in this first half. Bowden. Bannon doing well. Good work by Craney. Swindon coming more and more into the game. It was City who started the better, but Swindon finishing the half the better, really. And one apiece. Here's Shearer, shouted by O'Donoghue, getting the better of O'Donoghue then, and a chance for number 2. There's a good effort from the number 11, Fitzroy Simpson, but a good stop again by Phil Harrington. So there can't be too much left in the first half. In fact, there is the half-time whistle sounded by Pat Kelly. It's all square then here at Musgrave Park at the break. Cork City 1, Swindon Town 1.
May the 28th, 1990, and Swindon Town go to Wembley to play Sunderland in the Division 2 playoffs. Over 30,000 fans go on the march with Oz's army. Follow the build-up and the jubilation as we talk to the players and the fans. Enjoy the superb atmosphere of Wembley with Swindon Cable. Join in the celebrations on a tour of the town, the like of which has never been seen before. If you'd like to order your own memento of this great occasion, available on VHS, then send a cheque for £9.99 to Swindon Cable Limited. To Swindon Cable, Newcombe Drive, Hawksworth, Swindon SN2, 1TU. Swindon is featured on Swindon Cable's local channel. Join us throughout the week for our local programmes. Twice a week it's local sport. On a Monday we bring you the results from Swindon's sporting weekend. On Wednesday we take a look at the local news headlines for the last week. Our entertainment guide comes under the microscope on Thursday in What's On. And that takes us back to Friday and a look at the sporting events coming up at the weekend, again on local sport. Local programmes are only available from Swindon Cable's local channel. Join us at 5 o'clock, 6:45 and 7:45.
Welcome back then for the second half. Cork City getting things underway, playing right to left, and 1-1 of course is the score. And an entertaining enough first half too here at Musgrave Park. Good to see too a few Swindon Town fans have travelled to Ireland for the tour, and a few of them over the far side of the pitch there with the banners, making themselves heard. In the first half, no changes that we can see in either side, so it's as they were from the start. But I'm sure later on in the game, Ozzy Ardiles and Nolan Mahoney will be introducing a few players, as we see Alan McLaughlin has just sat down on the bench there, carrying an injury. We've seen McLaughlin, of course, in Cork a couple of months ago in the B International when Ireland defeated England. This is Bowden. Now Gittins. Good ball there from him, but Harrington read it well. John Close is coming in then. Philip Long. Oh, good ball from Hockaday, now Close. But a chance here, good turn, but too much on it. Did well to get around Fergus O'Donoghue, but Harrington again was quick off his line. Swindon Town, as Shearer puts in a fine effort then, sailing over the top of the crossbar. Craney makes himself available on the left wing here. Originally a winger, of course, Craney, for Glasgow Celtic. Played in Australia as well, of course, Craney. Now Calderwood. Gittins now for Swindon Town. Hockaday's ball, looking for Close, doesn't find him. Gets a second chance, cleared by Bannon, and Lynn Downey now against Gittins, and Downey using his pace, but Gittins had to be alert. Good covering by the centre half then. Now Swindon on the attack again. This time it's Simpson, Fitzroy Simpson. Sounds an athlete's name. Good athlete he is too, of course, and Shearer to number 2, scored by number 2. David Kerslake then gets the second for Swindon Town. It was a good ball from Shearer, who, as we mentioned, has looked the danger man for Swindon. And in there was the fullback Kerslake to knock it home. So then, the third goal of the game, coming after, to make it 13 minutes into the second half. Cork City 1, Swindon Town 2, and off goes Anthony Keneally, who's had a fine game for Cork City, and on comes Paul Bowdron. And Swindon Town make a substitute as well. Off goes number 9, Sean Close, rather, and on goes their number 12, Paul Hunt. So Paul Hunt then in the action to replace Close, and Downey. Goalkeeper had to be alert. Craney, good shot, just over the top. Craney did a sensible thing at the first time shot then, keeper off the line, but Digby did well against Downey. Hockaday, met by O'Donoghue. Now Craney. Good football from Craney. Now Bowden, trying to build up another Swindon attack. Good ball. Craney does well though. Gets Foley. Now it's Foley once again. Philip Long. Does well under pressure. Frayne now. Good ball from Frayne. Frayne can't make it though. Shearer doing a lot of running up front and gets it in the end. Bannon does well. Corner kick. Corner kick then. But Simpson knocked away by Long, and an overhead kick then by Gittins. Almost one for the crowd then, going wide of Harrington. Bowdron. Met by Gittins. Now Caulfield from Morley. Downey was in there with Calderwood. And now Caulfield leaves it for Frayne. Frayne has the shot. Well stopped by Fraser Digby, but a good shot from Patsy Frayne. That's a bit better now from Cork City. Good ball there, and a chance for Hunt. No, didn't fall too kindly for the substitute then, Paul Hunt, as they got in behind the Cork City defence. It was a good ball though from Kerslake, score of the second goal. And here's the score of the first. Foley, Steve Foley then for Shearer. To me, he's been Swindon's best player this evening. Now Jones, Bowden. Bowden once again. Good ball for Shearer. Gets the substitute in. Chance for number 3. Just wide. Chance then really for Paul Hunt, the substitute, to get his name on the score sheet here this evening. Halfway through the second half then. And it's Swindon Town who lead by 2 goals to 1. Downey chasing this one. Surely hand in the back from Gittins then. This time, the referee does give the free kick Cork City's way. So Patsy Frayne then will take the free kick. No, leaves it for Danny Craney. And Downey got the touch. But the ball spinning just wide. O'Donoghue now. Hunt was chasing, but a good ball from O'Donoghue. Now Downey tried to get Caulfield in. May still keep it in. Caulfield does well. Frayne, good dummy from Patsy Frayne. Good skill again. Now Craney, chance for the shot. Stopped by Gittins. And now Philip Long does well. Good ball for Cotter. Got Bowden outside him. Gets the cross in. Good one too. Won't meet Caulfield though. Frayne doing well. This is better from Cork City. Showing some good attacking movements here now. O'Donoghue's ball this time. Straight to Gittins. Just over 10 minutes remaining. Craney's corner kick. Good one. It's dropped by the keeper. And Downey just over the top. Good corner kick. Digby lost it for a second, but Downey knocked it over the top. Now it's Simpson. Good work by Downey. Shearer hasn't got as much of the play in the last few minutes. O'Donoghue is pushing this time. On substitute Paul Hunt. The light beginning to fade here then at Musgrave Park. We've got about 7 minutes left of the game. A free kick in an interesting situation here. Interesting position for Swindon Town. Looks like Shearer will have a bang. Indeed. Good crack too. Not too far away. So Bowden then on the attack for Swindon. Not much more time left. About 2 minutes left on the watch. Will we see another goal right at the end of this game? Good ball again from Tom Jones. A good pass with the ball, Jones, as we've seen so often throughout this game. Now Hunt. He looks dangerous too since he's come on. Philip Long was defending well then, but the chance breaks for Simpson. Easily for Phil Harrington in the end. Simpson could have done better. But Harrington, again, keeping his eye on the ball. Frayne. Good ball. Oof, just slipped away from Paul Bowden. And Bowden tidies it up with Digby. So just about 1 minute left then at Musgrave Park. In fact, only seconds. And that's the final whistle sounded by Pat Kelly. The final score then here at Musgrave Park in Cork City's final pre-season friendly game. Cork City 1, Swindon Town 2. As I'm sure you enjoyed the workout here this evening in Cork. A good game.
Yes, it was a very good game. We didn't play very well in the first half, but I'm particularly happy with the second half.
Right, of course, next season the key will be to get the players in the right frame of mind again to try gain promotion. They know in their hearts that that's where they should be this year in the first division.
Yeah, I think we should be in the first division, and everybody feels the same way than me. But we're in the second, and we will give our best and try to do the same thing that we did last season all over again.
Right. So, how many more pre-season games in line for Swindon?
We have Tuesday we are playing Hibernian at home, and the next week, next Saturday we are playing Hereford away from home, and after that the season starts.
Any new signings in mind, Ozzy?
We are always looking for new players and so on, but at the moment I am particularly happy with the team that I have right now. But always, of course, is a possibility that one or two players are coming to the team.
Finally, of course, getting away from First Division football, you had your eyes keenly on the World Cup with Argentina involved, of course, in the final. But what did you make of the final?
Well, it wasn't a very good World Cup. A lot of teams were not very good at all. Probably Germany was a team just a touch better than the rest, and this is why they won it.
Right, well, I hope you get back where you should be next year. I'll see you in the First Division. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed yourself here today. Well, Alan, of course, you were in Cork a couple of months ago, not playing in Musgrave Park with Turner's Cross, but I'm sure you'd love to take part in tonight's game.
Yeah, it's a pity I'm injured. I'd love to have played, obviously, at Turner's Cross as well. Brought back happy memories. But I'm about a week away from full fitness. Like I said, I mean, I'd love to have played out there tonight, but unfortunately, it just wasn't to be.
Obviously, the lads disappointed that they're not in the first division next year, but how optimistic are the team that they'll get back in?
Well, we've got to, obviously, just go into the season like we went into last season. Obviously, it was a great disappointment. We'd worked so hard. We'd got to Wembley. The pressure was on us, and we just came through it, and we all had high expectations of maybe playing Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, all the teams we'd dreamed of playing in front of big crowds. And now we're back to the second division, which is better than the third division where we was originally dumped to. But as you can see out there, the lads still trying to play football, and it's going to be a lot more difficult this year, but we'll all be giving 100% to get back in the first division.
You have a lot to look forward to, of course, Alan, with some international games coming up. England in November at Lansdowne Road. I'm sure you're looking forward to that one.
Well, that's if I'm picked. I've got to get myself fit first. Like I said, it'll be another week, and hopefully I'll be fit for the start of the season. Then it's up to me to impress Jack and Morris and the rest of the team. Obviously, the games are coming up. I think we play Morocco soon, and obviously the big important games is England. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and at the moment I'm just concentrating on getting fit for Swindon and playing at Charlton the first game of the season.
Of course, it was nice for you to come back to Ireland here after a very memorable Irish performance in the World Cup, and the fans were excellent as well, Alan.
Oh, the fans are brilliant. I mean, you couldn't really argue. Every game, the atmosphere was absolutely tremendous. Everyone enjoyed the games over there, and the crowd were a credit really to Ireland.
Well, Fraser, welcome to Cork. Is this your first time actually down here?
It is my first time in Cork, yeah. I've been to Dublin a couple of times before, but it's my first time down here.
So what do you make of this evening's game then?
I enjoyed it. It was a hard game. It was always going to be a hard game. Come down here, and they've put up a good performance against us, and we've done well to get a 2-1 win in the end.
They certainly started well. A fine goal really from Anthony Keneally. I'm sure you'll agree yourself.
Yeah, it certainly moved the ball. He knocked it across, and he's hit superb. And hopefully not too many people do that against me this year.
So how are the preparations going for the coming season then?
So far everything's going pretty well. We've had 4 or 5 matches now. We've had 3 over here, and so far everything's going okay.
So how confident are you that Swindon Town will be in the first division after the season ahead?
Well, it'd be nice to think we'll be, back where we were last year. It's going to be twice as hard because we've just got to go through and do it all again. But hopefully we're going to be there.
Well, Phil, a good display this evening from Cork City.
Yeah, I thought we did all right, Trevor. They're a good football inside them, and I don't think you expect to beat them, but I thought we gave a good account of ourselves.
Looking forward to the season ahead then, Phil, after all these pre-friendly games? Yeah,
it's going to be another tough season, Trevor. Everybody thinks it's going to be we're going to win things, but it's going to be dead hard to win things in this league, and it'll be a very hard season again.
Some of the young lads showing good progress, Phil. A good panel there now.
Yeah, there's a good panel, Trevor, but saying that the League of Ireland, I think the other teams have added more players too, so it'll be a hard season, like I said.
But you're looking forward to it, no doubt, Phil?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've had 2 good seasons. I hope to have another good season, and with John pushing me now very hard, and he keeps me on my toes, and I hope we do better this season than we did last season.
Well, Bobby, the last of the pre-season friendlies this evening. What did you make of today's game?
Very good side. I've always liked Swindon because they're a very good football side. They were one of the better sides in English football last year, and I think they're a good bet to go up after all the complications this year. From behind the scenes of the club, I think they'll still go into the first division at the end of the season.
So overall, Cork City really gave a good account of themselves this evening?
Yeah, they did, because considering they're about the best football side we've played. They might not be the biggest name we've played this pre-season, but overall I think they were the better football side, better than even Man United and Everton, because they play good one-touch stuff, they play triangles and they switch play from end to end with ease. A very good football side, well organised with Ardelis in that, and I think, as I said, they'll go very well this year.
Right, so how are you feeling after the 5 games? Do you think you could sign then for the League of Ireland side here, Cork City?
Yeah, well, like I said, it was hard for me. It was harder really for me than Danny, because Danny had been training at Parkhead. I'd just come back off a holiday, and like I said, I was overweight, and like I said, I hadn't done any training before I came over here, and going right into the matches, it's not the best preparation really. You need at least 1 or 2 weeks pre-season training before you start playing matches, and I think that was the problem, getting the hamstring trouble. My hamstrings were just tight, probably because of the hard grounds and probably because through lack of training during the pre-season and that. You know, but apart from that, I enjoy myself immensely.
You haven't decided yet if you'll sign or not, no?
No, it's not just up to me, it's up to the management and that, and the chairman of the club. So we'll just have to sit down and talk, see how we get on. At this moment in the time, I can't say.
OK, we can talk to the next Scot, of course, Danny Craney. Danny, good game this evening. I'm sure you enjoyed it too.
Yeah, well, as Bobby says, Trevor, that was by far the most entertaining game. It's a pity there wasn't as many people here as there was at Man United, because these people that came here tonight, Swindon Town, I think they played the game the way it should be played. And it rubbed off on a lot of the Cork players. You've seen them try to get the ball down and knock some passes about, and that's the way I think the game should be played. You know, OK, Manchester United's a big name, but they came here and they rely on physical strength and individuals, but that's a good team. They all play one-touch football. And I hope for everyone's sake they get into First Division.
So will the fans of Cork City Football Club see Danny Craney play League of Ireland next season? Well,
I'm in the same boat as Bobby. I told the club before I came here that I've already committed myself to talking to 2 Scottish clubs. Airdrie in Scotland have asked me to play there on Saturday night against Luton Town. I told them I'd do that, and the club knew that before I came. The club have said they'd like me back for a League Cup series, but I can't say yes and I can't say no until I speak to the Scottish clubs. But if terms were agreeable, I would be more than willing to stay in here, yeah.
So if a few busy days ahead then, and lots of football before the season starts?
Very busy. I'd rather be settled down at this point in time, but I've came from Australia, you know, and I've tried to get a name for myself again, so it's been hard, and time's running out, the season's coming up quick, you know, so I've got to get myself settled very soon.